The Australian government says it will be exempt from its own online misinformation laws. So all of us who've been saying, oh, sure, push through those misinformation laws. Next time we catch you lying as part of propaganda, I'm going to start holding you assholes accountable. Wait, nope. Nope, this only applies to you serfs. It doesn't apply to the nobility. The Albanese administration's pursuit of overreaching legislation intended to tackle false, quote-unquote, content on social media platforms. And let me just clarify something. When they say misinformation, when they say false information, they specifically mean anything that goes against the government propaganda narrative. It doesn't matter if it's correct or not. If the government approves the message, it's okay. If they don't, it's misinformation. It is drawing sharp criticism and questions about its implications for free speech. Free speech. The only country in the world, I think, that actually has free speech protected in their constitution is the U.S. And even in the U.S., free speech is a joke. We've been considering our constitution more of a guideline than a set of rules for decades now, at least. A notable exclusion from this potential crackdown is the very government pushing for it. Yeah, we get to lie all we want, and even if you catch us, we can't get in trouble. Nah. They're not even trying to pretend anymore. Like, this is like blatant fascism at this point. Anyone who legitimately believes that Australia is a free democratic country and not a banana republic, I don't know what you've been smoking, man. Like, this is blatant banana republic territory right here. This exemption, which would allow the government messages to bypass these stringent regulations, was questioned by Independent Senator David Pocock. Anyone with cock in their names must be pretty cool, right? Right? I mean, they better be. He rightly posited why the government communications should remain unexamined when content from other entities would be under scrutiny. To many, the exemption smells suspiciously like a double standard. Well, yes, because like I just said, it's not about false or true information. It's about supporting or opposing the official government narrative. If you're going against the propaganda they're trying to push, that's misinformation, even if what you're saying is true. So this will allow the government to avoid the very accountability they seek to impose on others. Yeah, accountability is kryptonite to governments. It would not pass the pub test for an exemption to stand when laws were eventually introduced, Senator Pocock remarked. Assistant Minister for Infrastructure Carol Brown rushed to defend the exemption, stating that it was intended to prevent critical emergency communications from the government being accidentally removed by social media platforms. All right, let's compromise. Okay, the government is exempt from these regulations. They can post whatever they want without any filter. But if the government is ever caught lying, everyone involved will be charged with treason. Is that fair? Now, I'm willing to make that compromise. Like, oh, I understand. Yeah. Like you need your emergency communications to go out. But if you lied in those emergency communications, a Special Minister of State Don Fair, who oversees electoral matters, conveyed the complexity of the issue. Yeah, sounds special, all right. It's a different topic, he admitted. The balance between preserving free speech and battling misinformation is indeed a delicate one. Senator Farrell remarked, you don't want to stop free speech in this country, and we don't want people to be able to express their view. And we do want people to be able to express their views, even if you consider them crazy and so forth. Unless they go against the official government propaganda. It doesn't matter if you're right. It doesn't matter if they keep changing their mind. All that matters is what you're saying goes against the narrative, so it must be stopped. But once again, sure, you can have your exemption as long as if after the fact you were found to have been lying, there are very severe punishments for everyone involved in spreading that lie.